nominated, brought to this House to do 3 key important duties. The first one being representation, the second one being oversight, and the third one, legislation, Mr. Speaker. On this particular one, we are saying no to impunity through our responsibility of oversight. Mr. Speaker, the rule of law states very clearly that according to the Transitional Authority Advisory, there are minimum qualifications of people who are to work in the office of the governor, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, this report has once again highlighted the flaws of the rules. The flaws of the rules in this case, Mr. Speaker, we have seen impunity of the highest order. We have seen officers working in the office of the governor who ideally supposed to be the highest office in this country. And we've seen people advising the governor using international computer driving licenses. Mr. Speaker, it's a shame. As a county, we need to refuse this count of mediocrity. We have said time and again that we have a responsibility as the members of this county to protect the integrity of the people of citizens of this county. And Mr. Speaker, what we are experiencing from this report is a blatant impunity, Mr. Speaker, which we will not be able to accept. Mr. Speaker, when you refer to this document, page 17, page 17 of this report, Mr. Speaker, the Transitional Authority has clearly given the governor 6 different advisors, or rather staff, to work in the office, Mr. Speaker, sir. The first one being the Chief of Staff, the second one being the Economic Advisor, the third one being the Legal Advisor, the fourth one being the Political Advisor, the fifth one being the Director Governor's Press Service, the sixth one is the support staff. Mr. Speaker, in this report, shockingly, we have realized that, yes, we have some of these staff, we have the Economic Advisor, we have the Political Advisor, but we do not have a Legal Advisor, Mr. Speaker. What we have in this country is a legal attorney. So automatically the government does not have a legal advisor, we only have as a country the legal attorney. And Mr. Speaker, I've always kept wondering, why would people follow the rules of law like this if we really have a county attorney, Mr. Speaker? Why do the taxpayers of this country pay a lot of money to an individual who is not able to properly advise the government? Mr. Speaker, it's a shame. This is a flaw of the rules, Mr. Speaker, and should not be tolerated in this country. Finally, Mr. Speaker, the governor, apart from the fact that he is entitled to 6 officers to work in his office, he has gone ahead, according to the report again in page 24, he has gone ahead and appointed more advisors. This is totally against the Transitional Authority's advisory, as I mentioned earlier. And I totally support any efforts that is made deliberately or otherwise to be able to recover any resources that have been used to pay these extra officers who are not pegged on any law, any statute, any legislation, anywhere. Mr. Speaker, it is a flaw of the rules. Again, Mr. Speaker, we are saying the rule of law has given 6. Mr. Speaker, the flaw of the rules in this particular context, Mr. Speaker, is that the governor has over 9 advisors. And we are saying that this should stop. And therefore, Mr. Speaker, I want to take this opportunity to second this report and to hope that all the members in this House are going to support this report to be able to help the governor execute his mandate. Because sometimes, Mr. Speaker, sir, I feel like the governor has been held captive by some of these people who work in his office and is not be able to make sober decisions, Mr. Speaker. I therefore wish to urge my colleagues in this House to be able to support the governor by getting rid of some of these people who are not adding value to this government, who are a package to the taxpayers of this county, and to be able to help them go home so that they can get some other responsibility to do and leave the governor free to be able to execute his mandate. Mr. Speaker, sir, I stand to second.